I'm pleased to say I'm joined by the former World Master, former World Matchplay champion, Peter Evison. Thanks for the time, Peter. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. Just on the board, trying to get the arm ticking over again.
Well, we're talking at the start of a week which sees you make your return to televised darts, playing in the World Seniors Matchplay in Hull this weekend. How are you feeling as we count down the days now? Nervous, excited, a mixture of both?
A bit of a mixture of both. A bit worried about my arm at the moment, but still having a bit of treatment on it. So we'll just have to wait and see how it feels, on the day, I guess.
Well, we'll come back to this weekend, but let's rewind back to when we last had you on our show. We had you on as part of our Darts Legend series almost a year ago now, and it was just before the 25-year anniversary of your World Matchplay title win back in 1996. Did you do anything yourself to mark the occasion?
Not really, no. Just watched the darts on the telly and thought about, all the good memories that I had at Blackpool and all the good times with all the guys that were there, and it's not very often you can recap 25 years of the match play. Yeah.
Well, last year we did see the World Matchplay return to Blackpool. We saw a new name go on that trophy, Peter Wright lifting the title last summer. A lot of plaudits for his run to the title that week. You said you were watching it, some calling it Phil Taylor-esque, given the level that he played at. What did you make of it?
Peter's a class player anyway, and I've just, he deserved it. He said he was going to win it, and he won it. So, fair play to him, and, it's going to be interesting to see who wins it again this year.
Well, back to you, and when we last had you on, we mentioned the World Seniors was coming soon. You hadn't received a reply to your text to the organisers to play. Fast forward to January and your name is announced for this World Seniors Matchplay. What did they say to you when they came calling to invite you for this event?
They sort of said I've won the World Matchplay, and would I accept the invitation to play in the seniors? And my reply was yes, but I also won, the World Masters. And with his reply, I said, yes, we know that. I still didn't get the invite, but, at the end of the day, it's down to the organisers, and what they say goes, and they pick who they want to pick. But I think if you've got the right to be there, you should be there. And I've made, I've done a few interviews, and it's come across as, if they've got a problem, then they've got a problem. It's nothing to do with me.
I remember chatting to you last year, and I know you were disappointed not to have got an invite for that first event, the World Championship. When the organisers did call, did they give you an explanation, or did you ask for one as to why you missed out?
They just, basically said I thought they'd picked the right lot. I mean, it's their view, and that they think, if then people put bums on seats, and that's who they've picked, and it's up to them. They don't pick people on ability, do they? They just pick people on the past and how they are with the crowd. I mean, if they would pick the people that have done things and won things, then half of them players would have been there. So, but they had my views, and let's see what happens next year.
Well, we did have that first World Seniors event back in February. It seemed to go down well with the fans. Did you watch any of it on TV? And if you did, what was your opinion on that first event?
Yeah, I watched it. Robert Fulton looked a different league to the rest of the players, but, should he have been in it? He was still playing on the PDC circuit, on the Challenge Tour. I think he had an advantage to everybody else. So was it fair? Probably not. So, at the end of the day, he took the opportunity and ran away with it. In my eyes, he shouldn't have been in it.
Well, as we mentioned, your invite for the match play was announced in January, so it's been the best part of 6 months build up to this weekend, getting up on the stage for you. How has the preparation gone for this return?
I put in quite a bit of practice. We've been to see a physio. I've been to London to try and get my nerves sorted out in my neck and my arm. The only thing I haven't tried is cortisone, and I've left it a bit late for that. So all it's done is made me put hard work in and see what happens. I'm still in a bit of pain, but that's fine.
So before getting this invite then, how much darts had you been playing? Were you still playing in any local leagues or events, or was it just the odd throw here and there at home?
No, I'd just go out and play on a Friday night with the lads and, just have a game. But since then, I've been putting in more time and more practice, 3 times a week, 4 hours at a time, just hopefully getting ready for the day.
And you mentioned you've had to work around the injuries as well. Where would you say your game is at heading into this weekend?
I don't really know, to be quite honest. It's, one day I'm playing okay, the next day my arm's killing me and I'm back trying to fix me up. So it's all to do with, how your nerves are in your shoulders and going down your arm. But I should have a rest before, probably on a Thursday and a Friday, rest my arm and Saturday. But I'm looking forward to it. That's the main thing.
Good to hear. And we saw you make the trip to Reading a few weeks ago to watch those qualifiers for the match play. Was that to scout out one of your potential opponents, or was it to get a gauge on what the standard's been like?
A bit of both. And obviously to see who's going to be the and I was quietly surprised with the standard, and of course there's good players out there. And, you've just got to up your game. If you don't up your game, you're going to be going home. So it just makes you more determined and more, putting in a bit more time and a bit more effort. And, it's only a few days to go, and you've got to get your arse into gear and get frame of mind. If you're in the wrong frame of mind, you ain't going to win. So get up there and get it done. One
of those potential opponents is Northern Ireland's Colin McGarry. He was the highest non-qualifier on that order merit. The other is Keith Deller. The two of them facing off on Friday with the winner to play you. What was your reaction when you saw the draw?
I was pleased with it. Colin McGarry's playing well. He's averaging between, say, 85 and 95, and that's what you've got to look at. I can't do anything about their game. All I can do is my game. So if I play to my ability, then it's going to be a good game. But we will see. It's going to be interesting.
And your first game is going to be Saturday afternoon. You play the winner of that game, a first game on TV, I want to say, probably since the old League of Legends on Setanta 2008. So how much are you looking forward to being back playing on TV again?
Yeah, it's funny, really. I've been to a few PDC events that look like the World Championship and things like that, and always wanted to be back there. And now I've got my opportunity, so I've got to grab it with both hands and go running.
And you mentioned there you've been to some PDC events recently, the World Championship. When you go to those events as a player that's been right at the top of the game, do you still get those same emotions when you're walking into the arena thinking, I want to get up on that stage again?
Oh yes, yeah. That's the main thing. I accepted this because I wanted to get out there and try it, just to see what happens, and mix with all the old guys that I used to travel around with. So it's going to be nice to see them all again and talk about old times and that, which we always do. So it's going to be interesting, fun, and hopefully enjoyable.
Yeah, and we'll get to hear you walk out to The Eye of the Tiger again, one of the iconic walk-on songs in darts. What do you think that moment's going to be like when you walk out onto the stage and in front of that crowd again?
It's going to be probably a bit emotional, to be quite honest. It's been a while, and never thought it'd happen again. So there you go. You just got to grab it with both hands, and you get opportunities in life. You don't reject them. You just take them and run with it, and that's the aim. It's be one of many, and you just got to get out there. Hopefully the arm's going to be okay, and then go from there. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Then the step forward is just to have a cortisone. But we will see.
Well, as this is the first time we'll have seen you play on TV for a while, I think in the League of Legends you had the Tigers on your shirt as a nod to your nickname, the Fen Tiger. Can we expect something similar again?
Yeah, I've got Tiger on my trousers as well as my shirt. So it's going to be a nice shiny shoes. So it's going to be your tie is going to be okay. Or it's important to look good, and at least I'll be doing that part right.
Yeah. Very nice. And lastly, away from the darts, we know you're a big Chelsea fan as well. A good start to the year, winning the Club World Cup, but losing out to Liverpool in those two other finals. How do you see next season going for Chelsea?
Yeah, all depends on the new setup. Rudy's gone, and we're going to have a few new ones coming in. It's going to be I've got so much on at the moment. I'm moving house. I'm going on holiday on the 5th of July, and I've got trying to practice for this. So it's Chelsea's gonna it's on the back burner at the moment, and of course I'll be going to as many games as I can, but there's more important things that I've got to concentrate on at the moment.
Yeah, it's definitely a busy time. Well, hope the rest of the week the prep goes well for you, Peter. Congratulations on getting the call up, well deserved for this World Seniors, and wish you all the best for this weekend and what else is to come in 2022 as well.
Thank you very much, Alex. Yes, I should be trying, and hopefully be talking to you again soon.